Do you ever find yourself tossing and turning before your period? You may not realize this, but premenstrual insomnia is a thing. But given that it's not commonly talked about as a symptom of PMS, we don't often think to look to our hormones for why we can't sleep before our periods come. There are a few reasons for premenstrual insomnia. First, the hormonal changes. So fluctuations in estrogen can influence our serotonin levels. That potentially impacts mood and sleep. Then progesterone, on the other hand, can affect melatonin, which is a hormone that regulates the sleep-wake cycle. There is some early research being done on supplementing melatonin to help with PMS symptoms, which I think is really interesting because, like with so many things when it comes to female health, it seems to be cyclical, with hormone changes affecting melatonin levels and then melatonin levels affecting the hormonal symptoms. So, when it comes to our body, it really is all connected, and it's so important for us to remember that. Number 2 is body temperature regulation. So progesterone tends to elevate body temperature slightly, which you'll know if you measure your temperature to track your cycle. And this can sometimes impact sleep for some women who are very sensitive to temperature change. Third is water retention and discomfort, breast tenderness as well, bloating, and make it challenging for some of us to find a comfortable position to sleep in. And fourth is our stress response. So hormonal fluctuations can actually amplify the body's stress response as well, especially if you're not getting the rest that we need. So elevated stress levels, particularly in that premenstrual phase, can contribute to anxiety and racing thoughts, and that can make it very difficult for some of us to relax and fall asleep. So what foods can help premenstrual insomnia? First up, a well-balanced diet is key. Complex carbohydrates are really important. Whole grains like brown rice, quinoa and oats, these can help to keep blood sugars more steady. They release more slowly, preventing those rapid spikes and crashes that you get with processed carbs like white bread, pasta and pastries. When the blood sugars fluctuate a lot, it can impact our hormones and also our sleep. Magnesium rich foods are great to add in too. Magnesium is a relaxing mineral. It's known for easing cramps, reducing anxiety and also for aiding sleep. It can also help with a variety of PMS symptoms that could also be contributing to your premenstrual insomnia. I did a video on that a while back that you can check out. Including magnesium-rich foods in your diet is a great idea, but due to the depleted mineral levels in our soil, I often find that women need to take a magnesium supplement as well. I usually recommend magnesium glycinate, which is really easy to absorb, or magnesium citrate if you're prone to constipation. But do make sure to add in those magnesium-rich foods as well. Some of the best food sources of magnesiums are like leafy green vegetables, so things like spinach, kale, Swiss chard, nuts and seeds like almonds, cashews, pumpkin seeds, legumes like lentils and chickpeas and black beans, also avocados, bananas, even dark chocolate contains magnesium too, although it does contain caffeine, so I'd probably recommend avoiding that in the evenings if you're looking to help your sleep. Your lifestyle can really impact sleep in general, but in premenstrual days specifically. So that premenstrual phase is a time when our bodies need more rest, and we often don't feel as extroverted. We're more introverted. I personally love the idea of retreating into like a cozy premenstrual cave every month before my period, but unfortunately in this day and age, our commitments don't make it easy to give in to those cyclical desires and needs. And when we continue to power through, despite the very normal premenstrual fatigue that nudges us to rest a bit more at this time, it can make us more sensitive to pretty much everything and anything. Things that we normally get away with, like late nights and evening stimulation from our phones or TVs. This can really then impact our sleep in those premenstrual days. So focusing on sleep hygiene, reducing stress, engaging in an exercise routine that can support a good night's sleep is all extra important in those premenstrual days. So if you're prone to insomnia throughout the month, these can be helpful tips to implement on an ongoing basis. But if that seems to be too daunting, if you feel like the only time that you find it hard to sleep is before your period, then you can focus on just implementing these in that week before your period. So syncing your exercise routine is one. You can sync it with your circadian rhythm and it can be a game changer. Research suggests that late afternoon to early evening is an optimum sort of window for physical exercise and physical activity, as this kind of aligns with the body's natural circadian fluctuations. So engaging in that moderate exercise during this time frame not only kind of promotes the release of those feel-good endorphins, which I know most of us could use in those premenstrual days, but it also elevates the body temperature, which then gradually decreases. And this decline in body temperature then is signaling to our brain that it's time to prepare for sleep. Stress management and sleep hygiene are really important too, and you can learn more about them in my written blog that's linked in the description box below. Lastly, my favorite bit as a herbalist, it's 5 herbs to help premenstrual insomnia. Number 1 is valerian root. It's widely recognized for its sedative properties. It promotes relaxation, improves sleep. Valerian calms the nervous system and influences GABA receptors. So it works very centrally at the level of the brain, promoting emotional and also physical relaxation. It's also antispasmodic, so it can be helpful if you have cramps, if your cramps keep you awake at night during or before your period. Number 2 is hops, often recognized, for their role in beer production, but did you know that they can also help you with sleep? So hops contain compounds that interact with GABA receptors in the brain as well. It's a really powerful sleep herb when taken in larger doses in the evening. There's a nice story that King George III used a whole pillow of the hop stroballs, which are kind of like little flower things, instead of using opiates. So that's cool. Number 3 is passiflora, a herb that I almost always put into sleep formulas for insomnia. It's used by many herbalists to aid sleep. A.Vogel, in his book The Nature Doctor, recommended passiflora to be taken in addition to valerian and hops for the treatment of insomnia if there was a stronger effect needed. So really all 3 of these can be taken together. It's particularly helpful for people who take a long time to get asleep, but then, stay asleep without any trouble. It should be taken throughout the day as well as the night to aid sleep. So it can reduce stress that way, and also then its effects are cumulative. 4 is lemon balm. It's got this sort of mildly sedative effect. Lemon balm is really high in volatile oils. If you get this plant, it smells amazing. But these oils are antiseptic, antispasmodic, and also calming for both the digestive and the nervous systems. And lastly, number 5, lettuce. I bet you didn't know that crisp lettuce that you eat in a salad can also be used as a sleep remedy. It won't work if you just munch on loads of salad though. For medicinal purposes, the lettuce plant is harvested at a later stage once it's flowered and the seeds are present. The plant then produces this sort of milky sap that's really soothing for the nervous system and can help aid sleep. So PMS related insomnia does require like a holistic approach, but by making those mindful choices in diet and lifestyle, incorporating these herbal remedies, you can start to embark on this journey towards a more balanced cycle, a more harmonious and more well-rested premenstrual week. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up or a little heart, and share this video if you found it helpful. And don't forget to follow my page for more weekly period support on Siobhán Talks Periods.